Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to get perfectly bleached knots. You're not going to have highlighter roots. It's going to look bomb even with the flash on, which you know is a big deal, and it's beginner friendly. But before we get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Alright, so you are going to need some lightener, some developer. I'm using 20 and I suggest you do as well if you're a beginner, a mixing bowl, and a brush. You will also need the lace of your choice. Today I'm using a closure from my collection. You might be wondering why we're bleaching the knots in the first place, and this is why. The knots are really dark and they do not look fleshy, they don't look realistic, they're very visible, and the lightener lightens them and makes it look more like skin and less detectable. We're going to start off by making our bleach a thick consistency. We want it to be similar to the consistency of toothpaste because we do not want that bleach to seep through. I don't have nor do I do measurements. I just kind of eyeball it, but this is how much I put in my bowl. We're going to add developer in a little at a time, and then we're going to mix. You know how with makeup they say blend until you think you're done blending and then blend some more? The same thing applies here, because sometimes there are clumps of bleach in the bowl and we do not want that. We want a really smooth consistency, so we're going to keep mixing and adding developer until we get a smooth but thick consistency. If you're having a hard time getting a smooth mixture, feel free to grab a whisk. Honestly, at this point, I could have gotten started, but I felt it was a little too thick, and I know I'm a heavy-handed mommy. So I did add a little more developer just because sometimes when it's too thick, it causes you to push harder, and we don't want to push the bleach through. Your bleach should look something like this. It shouldn't be really runny. If it is, just add a little more bleach at a time until it's the right consistency. We're going to start applying the bleach from the back because the back tends to be more dense than the front, especially with pre-plucked frontals or closures like the one that I'm using. You're going to lift the lace off of the surface that you're working on so you don't push down too hard. And although I'm using a closure, you would do this same process with the frontal. It doesn't matter how long this part takes you. Take your time. The most important thing is that you do not push too hard. So I just need you to relax, especially my heavy-handed mommies. You know, relax, calm down, and just take your time because really it's not that deep. I don't want you to rush and push too hard and then end up having to go back and correct the roots that are now blonde. I didn't speed this part up because I wanted y'all to see how long it took me to apply the bleach. So this is how long it took me in real time. Comment and let me know how long it took you. Once you're done applying the bleach, flip your lace over and check the hairline. If there are any spots that are missing, you're going to fill them in. Once you're done filling in those spots, part through the lace and just double check that the bleach is only on the knots. If you do have bleach on the roots of the hair, it's okay. Just take a wet paper towel and get as much off as you can. At this point, it's been about 10 minutes and the knots are starting to turn, but they're not the color we're looking for. We're looking for a golden brown, so we're going to give it another few minutes. It's been 15 to 20 minutes and this is the color that we're looking for. We're looking for a golden brown. You can go up to a blonde, but I don't suggest it, especially for beginners. This golden brown color is great for most skin tones. You can use whatever shampoo and conditioner you want. Today I'm using Aussie Moist. I'm going to hold the lace under running water and let the water wash all the bleach away. And then I'm going to put shampoo on my hand and literally just place it over top and work it into a very gentle lather. Okay, so I just washed it out and it is giving, it's serving, it's been giving what it was supposed to give, whatever Roland Ray be saying. No, but for real, like, it's giving scalp. It looks much more natural. you should be able to part anywhere through it and get this nice fleshy look. Can I just say that we did that? Like, how is my hand growing hair? Like, how is this closure coming off the scalp on my hand? Like, we did that. Like, pat yourself on the back, because I know you slayed. I have faith in you. If you followed all the steps to the T and yours doesn't look like this and you have a bunch of really dark knots, you probably did a bomb job, and it just might be that you don't have the best quality closure or frontal, because lightener will not lift synthetic fibers, and that might be what's going on. You want to make sure you invest in a great quality lace. The one that I'm working on is from my collection. You can get yours at blessedbethemain.com. And here is that same exact closure on a client, just to show you that this technique does work. Here is a frontal wig that I bleached the knots on and made using this same technique. So it does work, guys. I hope this video was helpful. I have faith that all of y'all slayed. Comment and let me know how it went though, because I want to know. Also, let me know if you have any questions or requests for future videos. And don't forget see, I'm talking too fast. I'm too excited to tell you to subscribe, but you should get the picture. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye.